Hello, good morning, Sanjay.
Uh,
Okay, I believe this is our first session together, right?
right, man. We are
Oh,
meeting first time.
yeah, okay. So, welcome to my sessions. And before we commence with our particular session, I would just like to give you a brief introduction. My name is Chodan Lama, and I'm from Darjeeling. I've been an English language enthusiast all my life, and I'm into public speaking for more than 2 years. Can I please have your brief introduction?
For sure, ma'am. For sure. This is Sanjay Sengar this side, and I hail from Madhya Pradesh. However, I'm connecting to you from Surat, and I'm working as a professional to pay my bill. Bills. I am working one of the MNCs as a production manager,
Okay, right.
and
Okay,
I have completed my engineering,
okay, right.
like you.
Yeah. Okay, right. And apart from the work you do, what are your interests and hobbies? Like, what do you like to do in your recess?
I love to sing songs sometime,
Okay.
and I practice meditation. I am very fond of watching spiritual discourses, and I'm a homebody,
Hmm.
and these are my hobbies.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right. You mentioned about engineering, right? What sort of engineering have you done?
Mechanical.
Okay,
My background is
mechanical
mechanical.
engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And have you done an MBA then? Because now you've
No, no,
shifted to
no. I haven't
production.
done MBA.
Okay,
I
okay.
used to think that I should be doing, but I didn't do. And
Mm-hmm.
uh, time flies, and
Yeah,
it's been long time since when I am working,
okay.
and yeah,
Yeah. So basically, I think one thing that we have in common is that we both are engineers. But
yeah,
unlike you, I did not pursue it, wholeheartedly. I mean, I've done my engineering and I did quite well also at that point of time. But and I had got placed in one of the companies in my fourth year of placements. I mean, my fourth year of college, right, during the placement seasons. But and I went to work in a particular company also in Mumbai, but later on I just realized that probably like corporate life or maybe working in an MNC is not something that I wanted to do, and I felt like it wasn't my calling at all. So that's when I decided to drop my engineering. And because I was into information technology, and so I had to do a lot of coding, right? And as
okay,
a young student I tried to do code, and I tried my hands at coding diligently, but that was also something that I really did not enjoy pursuing. So I felt like, yeah, maybe I should try to change my career trajectory altogether and maybe do something that I actually like or I might like. So that's
exactly.
been my story.
I think we
Anyway,
should be knowing our area,
yeah.
in which area we are interested in, and
Mm,
where we can excel. I think where we can put our 100%. I think we
right.
should be knowing our area.
Yeah, I think that is very important because I don't think you can go far if you dislike what you are doing. So
Exactly.
that is very important. Anyway, how long has it been, Sanjay, that you've been in a particular platform like this?
It's been a long time. So till now, I have completed more than 260 sessions. So I
Oh,
would say
wow.
that it's been long time. 268 session I have completed till now.
Oh, okay. So you've been here for a very long time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. And what are your specific goals regarding regarding this English? What are the things that you want to improve in? Or what are the kind of feedbacks that you've been getting from the other tutors?
I have MTI, so I have to work on my pronunciation,
Okay.
and I do face issues while framing the sentences.
Mm-hmm.
And with respect to vocabulary, with respect to idiom and phrases,
Mm-hmm.
I have gathered and I
Mm-hmm.
have inculcated.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the area where I'm liking, like pronunciation and how to frame the sentences.
Okay.
These are the area, and sometime I run out of thoughts, sometime I run out of word.
Hmm. Okay. So that is basically, I think we need to work on articulation then a little bit more, right? Because you're already a good speaker, I can make out, and you are addressing what has been asked to you properly, and there is no grammatical errors as such that I'm being able to point out at the moment. So I think, yeah, we need to work a little bit on our articulation, like whatever you're thinking in your mind, that should be translated in your speech well, right? And
Yes.
that can happen if you have a good set of vocabulary with you.
Right,
That
right.
when you use the appropriate words in the in a particular context, in a good context, then you become articulate as a person. So let's try to focus more on that now today, Sanjay, because it's a first session together. I usually take for the first session just to know about the particular learner, right? Try to know and get to know you more, and
Sure.
try to get to know what are the areas of improvement that you need to make in your speech, right? And yeah, just an icebreaker session sort of a thing,
For
right?
sure.
Now you've mentioned that you like singing. Have you trained yourself in singing?
Uh, Come again, pardon, ma'am?
Now you mentioned to me that one of your interest is singing, so I
Yeah.
want to know if you've taken any singing classes when you were
No, no,
small.
no. I haven't taken any singing classes.
Okay.
Since my childhood, I used to think that I can speak well, and I have little bit good vocal. My colleagues say sometime, and my cousins, and I have performed many
Oh,
times in
okay.
my company, in the surrounding. Sometime I hang out with my friends, so whenever they say that you should be singing, so I sing. And I
Oh.
haven't taken any training for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that you sing well because you've been receiving a lot of compliments from people, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so what sort of songs do you like to sing? What are the kind of music do you like to listen to?
Music like the music which is soothing and which is romantic. So
Oh, sad music. I think there is a
Kumar,
lag in your video.
Kumar Sanu, Sonu Nigam, Udit Narayan,
Okay.
KK.
Okay.
These are
Yeah.
the singers, and Kishore Kumar, Muhammad Rafi. So
Mm,
I'm not like I'm not stick with one particular
okay.
singer. But
Mm-hmm.
I can follow anybody, and I can sing
Right.
anything.
Especially with sad songs, I think they have a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, and the melody is beautiful, right? Yeah. Out of all the singers that you mentioned, who is your favorite?
Yes, yes.
Sorry? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I
Could you
think
repeat, ma'am?
there
Actually,
was some
your
sort
video
of
was
issue in
stuck.
there are a few glitches that I can see on the video. Anyway, but I just wanted to mention
Yeah.
out of all the singers that you've mentioned, no, who is your favorite singer?
I used to like
Okay.
Kumar Sanu
Okay.
earlier. Nowadays, I'm liking Arjit
Mm-hmm.
Singh, and Arjit Singh is trending nowadays. And like sometime I do listen to um, Papon.
Papon, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it depends on
Mm.
mood and time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if like I'm not particularly stick with one singer, but I
Okay.
used to like Kumar Sanu earlier.
Okay, right. He
Udit
has
Narayana
some
as
really
well.
good
Yeah,
music. Yeah.
yeah,
In the 90s, I think he had really good music, right? He and
yeah.
Udit Narayan. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, and specifically, the reason why I like Kumar Sanu songs are, I think, because my mom at times she watches a lot of Indian Idol, and the contestant over there they like to sing Kumar Sanu songs, right? And that's when I get to hear them, and then I've realized that I also enjoy a lot of his songs, right?
exactly. When I was younger, when I was studying,
Mm-hmm,
during schooling time, I used to think that I should be participating in Indian Idol.
mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
once I had tried for that, but
okay,
I didn't go.
mm-hmm.
Uh, there was audition in
Right,
Ahmedabad, I guess. So I
mm-hmm.
wanted to visit, I wanted to go, but I didn't go. But
Okay,
such types of curiosity and such types of interest I had earlier.
mm,
But it has been long time. Now I'm not very much into all these things, but sometime I sing.
yeah, okay, right. Anyway, so now that you've mentioned, right, you are a production manager for one of the MNCs, right? Do you like the job that you are in? What is the most challenging thing about your job?
now it has become easy peasy for me because I have been doing this for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and even I don't have option now. I wouldn't say that I don't have option, but the life has been settled a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and now further I don't want to do job hopping, and
Yeah.
the, and when it comes to challenges, so life is all about ups and downs, plus and
Right.
minus,
Mm-hmm.
and tumultuous pathways. So it is our responsibility to manage.
Mm-hmm.
This is the MNC, as I told that, but systems are working out here, and sometimes we face challenges with respect to manpower, with respect to resources, but
Mm-hmm.
ultimately uh, the goal is common for all,
Mm-hmm.
those who are sitting on top and those who are sitting
Mm-hmm.
below. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we are bound and they are bound to provide resources,
Okay.
manpower. So
Right.
eventually we are meeting the target.
Mm-hmm.
It happens sometime, whatever target had been set by planning departments, sometime we lag and
Mm-hmm.
sometime we achieve.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. So I think now, because you have spent an ample amount of your life, right, doing something, it becomes easy for you to do
Yeah,
such things. And if you encounter any sort of maybe challenges, then also it becomes, it becomes easy at least to circumvent about through that problem, right? So
right.
that's the beauty about experience, right, in life,
Yes, yes,
in anything that you do, right? Your experience matters. And
exactly.
whenever you come across any adversities or problems, then you are able to at least make sure that you can, try to solve.
At least I have become adroit at my field. Like I am working in production line, and
Mm-hmm.
my field is production. So at least I can handle the things which is related to production. And
Mm-hmm.
if I will go in another branch, another like department, so that
Right.
would be hard not to crack because I would
Mm-hmm.
be novice for that, and
Mm-hmm.
I would be greenhorn for that. So I have to learn from
Mm-hmm.
scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be quite difficult. But
Mm-hmm.
because I know the atmosphere of company, and I know the culture and rituals and tradition of the company,
Right.
so I would be managing. And
Mm-hmm.
but if I will tell about process, so I have to learn from scratch.
Mm, yeah, the process you have to start, like if you're starting something new, then again,
Yeah,
it's the same hectic thing that we need to really understand the
exactly,
very
exactly.
crux of everything that we are trying to do, right?
Yeah, if I
Okay.
will enter in IT field, so I have to learn from scratch.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you also mentioned that you indulge yourself in a lot of spiritual discourses, right?
Yes.
And so, what are the kind of, or who are the people or the spiritual leaders that you follow, and
I'm
who do you
associated with
resonate with?
Brahma Kumari, so I do
Wow.
follow
Mm.
Brahma. You might have heard about Brahma
Yeah,
Kumari Sivani,
yeah,
DK
yeah,
Sivani.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
listen to her. I listen to her, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever insights she is imparting,
Mm-hmm.
so I am implementing in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
I am following, and after following the insights, my life has become calm and composed,
Okay.
and I'm in the right direction of my life.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Now I know about this particular leader that you mentioned, right? I mean, I've seen a lot of her podcast also. I've seen that she makes a lot of public appearance also here and there, and where she tries to impart her knowledge about whatever she has learned in life. But could you please tell me what is Brahma Kumari actually? I just know that for a fact that they're a particular kind of an organization, and where they teach people and impart a philosophical knowledge to people, right? They don't get married as such, but that's the only thing that I know about them. Is there anything else that you could enlighten me about Brahma Kumaris?
So Brahma Kumari, so this is the world largest spiritual organization in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If you will Google, so you will get to know.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no restriction for anything. And
Mm-hmm.
I am the instance of that. and
Mm-hmm.
that I can tell you that there is no restriction and there is no foundation for anything. It is
Mm-hmm.
up to you, and this is the insights of God's only, and how you are implementing the insights of God in your life. It is up to you, and it is your hard work.
Mm-hmm.
And like as you mentioned that they are preaching that you shouldn't get married. It is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you will approach Brahma Kumaris, then you will get to know within short time. I can't tell you anything, but because of Brahma Kumaris, my life has become. I
Better.
was demon, and I was demon. Now I have become because of Brahma Kumaris, because
Mm-hmm.
I have gotten what is the insights of God, and I used to be arrogant, and I was greedy. I was so
Yes.
now I think the things have been changed, and so
Mm-hmm.
this is the misconception, and this is the I think those who doesn't want to those who don't want to do anything. I think so. This is their opinion, and I would say the if you will approach and if you will go, then you will get to know. And the gist of Brahma Kumar is that you should be working on yourself rather than uh, trying to
Mm-hmm.
improve
Okay.
others. So if you will start working
Right.
on yourself, so then you will be
Mm-hmm.
elevated, and you would be able to face the challenges
Mm-hmm.
and adversity
Okay.
and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you and where are you come from and what is your role in this world, and you will get to know. And so after entering into spirituality, definitely you will start doing philanthropic work, and you the spirituality is all about being humble, being
Mm-hmm.
compassionate,
Yeah.
and you will start focusing on humanity,
Mm.
humility, all these things. So these are
Right.
the things I have learned, and
Mm-hmm.
I have been following Brahma Kumaris for last 8 years. So
Oh wow.
it is
Okay.
up to you, and they will provide you insights, and it is up to you, like how you are implementing that insight into your life.
Mm. Okay. That is very interesting. Now, now I don't know whether I'm spiritually inclined or not, but I love listening to Gaur Gopal Das as well. I think the
Yes,
kind of messages that he imparts, and I have been quite a big fan of Gaur Gopal Das, and I think I followed him very closely. Also, his life about his life, right? I think he was an
exactly.
engineer
And
working.
he is associated with ISKCON actually,
Yeah, ISKCON.
and you can listen to Sadhguru, you can listen to Gaur
Mm,
Gopal Das, like
yeah.
yeah. So you can
Mm,
follow anybody, like follow, like in the sense whatever insights they are imparting,
yeah.
and if it is fruitful, and I think if you can follow some insights, so that would be better. And
Yeah.
if you really want to uplift your life, so I
Mhm.
think you should be following the insights
Yeah.
of God's. And
Yes, absolutely. And I know about Sadhguru as well. I have watched a few of his, videos online. But what happens is, no, when there is a problem that, when there is any problem that, or maybe a layman like me, right, tries to maybe ask Sadhguru, right? Sometimes his English is so complex, or sometimes I don't know, that he does not answer the answer. It's like indirect, right? He does not answer the question. Sometimes that for me is a bit difficult to comprehend and understand what he exactly he's trying to say. So for me, I think I follow Gaur Gopal Das. Very simple, at times, really addresses the what has been asked. So, does not beat around the bush much, and gets the message across. So I think that is the reason why I like Gaur Gopal Das. And I
exactly.
understand sometimes Sadhguru, yes, I mean he's somebody of excellent oratory skills, and I'm sure that he's doing a lot for this particular community as well, and for anybody. But sometimes it's very difficult for me to comprehend, too complex at times. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is like test changes. I think so. This is your test, and you are
Yeah.
liking Gaur Gopal Das.
Yeah.
Sometimes even I am unable to comprehend Sadhguru,
Right.
because the way he is he gives speeches. So I think
Mm.
that is sometime because that becomes sometime hard to
Yeah.
crack. And yeah, and Gaur Gopal Das quite productive.
Yeah. Anyway, Sanjay ji, we are coming to the end of our sessions, right?
Yeah.
I would like to give you a few feedbacks. Now, you are an excellent speaker. Okay. You are somebody who really knows how to articulate, actually. Earlier, you told me that, sometimes I have problem forming or constructing sentences, but that is not true exactly because you are quite fluent. And there wasn't any grammatical errors that I could really pinpoint today, put a finger at and tell you, put a finger on and tell you actually these are the mistakes that you made, and I would like to rectify this for you. So grammatical error was today you were flawless. At least for this particular session, I felt that you were flawless, right? So no
Okay.
grammatical errors as such. You made use of beautiful words like tumultuous, okay? Very good word, tumultuous. Hard nut to crack, like
Yeah.
philanthropy. So you keep it coming, whenever you're having a conversation, try to use these kind of sophisticated words always, because it obviously makes you more articulate as a person, and also makes you appear a very confident speaker,
Exactly.
right?
So,
When
what
you
is the
use
meaning of sophisticated, ma'am? Sophisticated. Sometimes I'm
complex,
puzzled while using this word. Sophisticated,
complex words.
complex.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Hmm.
is it only one meaning of this word, or it has many
Sophisticated.
meaning?
No, there is just one meaning to it, and that is complex.
Sophisticated.
Yeah, it is an
Okay.
antonym of something that is easy, something that is very simple is sophisticated. The antonym would
Okay.
be sophisticated, right? You some people say, he's a very sophisticated kind of a person,
Yeah.
which means
Yes.
like,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, which means he has a layered personality. He's not somebody easy to understand, easy to comprehend, right? So
Okay.
say for instance,
Okay.
Sadhguru is
Okay.
somebody who is sophisticated, right? With his speech, with his actions, he's sophisticated, right? With his the way he dresses up, the turban, the the drape around him. So there's some form of,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so there is some form of sophistication, some form of mystery behind it, right? You don't really get to comprehend, right? So that is sophistication. Okay.
Okay.
Um, Now I would like to tell you that while you used a few good words, right? I want you to do or make some kind of improvement in using a particular word, which you said easy peasy. You said Sanjay ji, what are the kind of difficulties that you face now? What are the kind of challenges that you face in as a production manager, right? And you told me that because I've been working in this particular line of business for a very long time, right? So that's why I mean these days I find it very easy peasy, right? Now the
Okay.
word easy peasy is very informal, right? Uh,
Informal. What
yeah,
is the difference between informal and informal?
a formal and informal. See, I don't think you can use a word like easy peasy if you're sitting with a group of delegates, if you're sitting with a group of interviewers, right? It
I could
becomes
have
very,
used a piece of cake.
yeah, a piece of
Yeah.
cake. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That is what I was about to tell you. Okay, so informal means the kind of language that you can use when you're amidst your friends.
Okay.
When there is very informal conversation,
Okay,
informal
that is
conversation.
informal. And if I'm in meeting and if
Meetings.
I'm interacting with superiors, so
Yeah.
that would be
Then,
formal.
yeah, that would be formal. So if you're interacting with your family members, that is an informal kind of
Got it. Got it. Okay.
conversation that you're trying to have with them, right? So easy peasy is very informal. So a better word would be a piece of cake for me, right? Or I can give you like two, three more. Okay, you can say it's a cake walk for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cake walk.
Cakewalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can also say it's a child's play for me.
Okay.
Child's play. Okay. So these are the words that you can actually substitute your easy peasy with, right? You can always say
Okay.
no because I have gained a lot of experience. Now, if I encounter any problem in my life regarding this particular, or in my business or in the work that I do, then I think now now it's a child's play for me. So now
Okay.
I can really circumvent through my problems and solve these
I would
problems.
love to know, like, what is the crucial things to be a eloquent speaker? Like, what should I do actually to be an eloquent speaker?
Mm.
Like
Eloquent.
I read
Eloquent.
eloquent.
Mm.
So I
Eloquent.
read eloquent or eloquent.
No, it is eloquent. Or you can say
Eloquent.
eloquent also. There are like two pronunciations. Eloquent, either eloquent or eloquent.
Eloquent. Okay.
Because there are two
I have.
forms of pronunciation, right? Either one is the US one is the UK one. Whichever you are using is
Okay.
correct.
So
That's
eloquent is wrong. Eloquent is
yeah.
wrong.
Eloquent is wrong. You can say eloquent if you want.
Okay, I have to explore.
Mm.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
eloquent
So
also. Eloquent is also correct.
so I read and I listen to podcast and I speak on daily basis. So
Yeah.
what further can I do
So
for
these
the
are the
sake
only
of
things that I actually tell my learners to do. Okay,
yeah.
apart from the regular sessions that you're having here in this particular platform, if you're not an avid reader, if you don't like reading, then you should definitely watch a lot of English content. Maybe like
Yeah,
BBC News,
I
right?
read. I
American
read.
shows.
I have become avid reader for the sake of English. For the sake of English, but I was not.
Mm.
Uh, but I have become, and I read 2 or 3 paragraph on daily basis.
Mm.
I
Okay,
might have
that,
completed 15 to 16 book till now.
yeah.
So what
Because
further I
I'm
can
not
do?
an avid reader. I dread reading actually. I don't like reading a lot, and I've never read any sort of. There are a lot of people who tell me to read a lot of books, but then I feel like I'm very disinterested. Books don't really actually grab my attention. So what I tend to do with my thing is I like reading newspapers on a daily basis. Okay, so if there is
Okay.
any newspaper, and specifically I think now that you've started reading, right, you have a habit of reading, just let go of the books, don't read novels as such, read newspapers. I think
Okay.
challenge yourself with newspapers, because newspaper has a very hi-fi kind of a language, especially the
Okay.
ones like
Actually,
Hindi.
many a times I encounter with this word like allegedly. So what does it mean? Every time they use allegedly,
Alleged.
alleged, alleged. This word,
Alleged.
alleged. What does it
Mm.
mean? Like every time they
Alleged
use it.
means like if you're telling somebody, if you're making a wild guess, no,
Mhm.
and you're putting allegations on somebody, that is allegedly. Okay. So tomorrow,
Allegedly.
if there is a robbery in your house,
Mhm.
okay, if there is a, and you blame your neighbors without having any idea whether they've committed the crime or not.
Okay.
So you're alleging them something. So allegedly, you are considering him to be the ghost, or I'm considering him to be the